Right, I'm going to show you how to propagate and grow this pot of basil. It cost 49p from Aldi, and this is how you can really extend its life and get a lot more out of it. So I'm just going to take it out of its packet and show you what we've got. Let's have a closer look. So this is quite a good one. You have a look in there, look at all the different stems down there, so quite a few different plants. And if we look at the largest one, to give you an idea of where you'd cut it, you want to follow it up the plant and go to the first large set of leaves, not the smaller set of leaves that came up first when it was a seedling, for example. Not that sort of leaf down there. You want to go up to the next set, which is here. And that is where you would cut and harvest your basil. So I'll do that. Just cut it in there. Try not to cut the smaller leaves below it. And that is what you can harvest. So you would use that in your cooking, or you could propagate that on. It's not got a very long stem, but if you do want to try and grow that on, just put it in a cup. Make sure it finds the water, so we'll probably have to fill that up a bit more so the stem touches the water, and it would sit in there and it would start to grow roots, but I think I'll just use that for some cooking tonight. So I'm going to repot all these, and when they grow a bit bigger, or as and when I need to, I can then cut some basil off and use it. So if I show you a pot I've done earlier, about a week ago I did this one. So you've got 5 in this pot, 4 plants in this pot, and another 3 in this one. And if I show you one that I cut off, you see here, those small leaves are getting a little bit bigger. They started off more like that sort of size, if you can see those small leaves in the middle there. So I've just been cutting them off as I've needed to use them, and when they get to that bottom 2 sets of large leaves, you just want to leave it to then regrow. And I've ran out of harvestable material. This smaller one I want to grow a little bit more before I cut it, get a bit more harvest out of that. So I bought another pot, and I'll just do the same, and I'll end up with quite a few pots, I'd imagine, on the windowsill. And when the weather gets good outside in the UK, where there's no chance of frost and the days are a bit warmer, then I'll probably plant all of those out into a nice big pot, and I'll end up with an absolute ton of basil for the rest of the year. I have also been propagating some seeds, so I've used my heated propagator for this, put them in March, and they'll take a little bit of time to come up as well. So hopefully I'll end up with quite an abundant supply of basil. There you go.